This is really bad. Wallahi, I don't know what I wrote. I can't even read my own handwriting.
All these follows. The only thing that's going to happen to you is on the day of judgment, right? Come here. Who did you follow on TikTok? Here's all the names. Who are these? You can't say Sheikh Beyonce, Sheikh.
I have my most important exams till now in my life, inshallah, right after Eid. And I'm worried that I may lose the strength for preparation. What is the ruling for me?
There's no problem, Akhi. As long as you are not interested in paradise and have no problem in going to hell, you have no problem. You can skip fasting.
Can you hear me at the back there now? No. We heard you say no, that means you heard.
Assalamu alaikum, Carl. Assalamu alaikum.
What is Mufti Menk, or a human being?
You eat pig, you behave like pigs.
Yesterday I had a question from someone, a silly question, very silly question. Someone asks me, will we be allowed to steal in Jannah? I mean, how far can your mind go? Oh, I love you, you're so beautiful, you're so nice.
I got a question, by the way, a couple of days ago, of someone saying, those who play soccer, or football as we call it, on grass, are they sinful because they are running on grass and they're hurting the feelings of grass? What is this?
Remember this guy here? I told you, wow, look my beard and his hair. Same thing, right? He's got an upside down beard.
One guy's wife's name was Hasana. So when he made the dua, he says, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. So Allah bless me with Hasana in this world, bless me with Hasana in the hereafter. But safeguard me from punishment of hellfire. He told me, he says, I have a problem. I said, why? He said, you know what? I can only make dua for my wife. I said, my brother, you and I know. Give her a nickname, solve the problem. Guys, let's start Ramadan with a bang. Actually asked me, you know, my girlfriend, will she be in Jannah with me? I said, are you going to get there in the first place, bro? She might be there waiting for you and you might be somewhere else. Right?
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I worship Allah.
You worship Allah?
Allahu Akbar, barakallah.
Thank you, mashallah, thank you, thank you.
If my wife were to phone me now and tell me, move to the left, I'd move to the left even if there's no place. Out of love, that's it. So what? If that makes her happy, it makes her happy. You know, people might say this guy is a chicken. I don't mind being called a chicken. I'll even quack quack for you a little bit so long as she's happy.
And there are Muslims here that are going to be here. And if you don't like it, I would suggest he goes somewhere else. But I don't know where he's going to go. If he goes back to Europe, a lot of Muslims in Europe. I've been there recently. You go to Africa, you go to South America, you go to China, you go to Malaysia, you go to Japan, you go to the Antarctic. There's Muslims. So I would make a suggestion. If he wants to go somewhere where there is no Muslims, I suggest he goes to hell.
Someone tells me, Wallah ya Sheikh, I get angry a lot. So he says, they nicknamed me in my family AK-47. You know AK-47, the Kalashnikov.
This Imam, he was so upset that he told them, you know what, you people are hassling me so much, harassing me, one day I'll leave you in sujood and I'll disappear. And so they thought it was a joke. This foolish Imam actually did it. He went in sajda and he prolonged the first one. So when he prolonged the first one and he came up from it, after a long time, people thought, okay, this man has got a long sajda today. He went in for the next one. When he noticed everyone is down, he went out of the trap door in the front of the mihrab and he was gone. So be careful.
Question is, if I'm praying and I see like a bug or a spider or something, can I break my prayer and go somewhere else to pray?
You see what? If the bug is bigger than you, probably yes, you can. But if it's an ant, or if it's a cockroach, that you can do this with your hand and it goes away, it's not going to hunt you down, and it's not equipped with special skills and it will come after you. No, it will run away. Then you have to continue in your prayer. If you're getting a cobra or a black mamba coming to you, don't play brave and just continue salat because we'll do your funeral a couple of hours later. No, run or try to kill it.
A lot of people ask about halal dating, for example. And I was busy telling him, you know, the dates that I know that are purely halal are from Medina Munawwara. Those are the ones, really. They have chocolate coated, they now have strawberry, they have so much. Those are halal dates, my brothers and sisters. Really, halal dates. You know them? You know them? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Plain. And I had an atheist sitting next to me and we were talking about faith and he said, you guys are very bad. The Muslims, I said, no, you get good and bad in every faith. He said, not Islam. I'm saying, what do you mean? He said, Islam, everyone's bad. You believe in Quran? I said, yeah, Quran, we believe in Quran. He says, this Quran, it's got bad things in it. I said, what? He says, you know, it says that anyone who's not a Muslim is going to hellfire. That is very bad. You guys are filled with hatred. You guys, I said, brother, you don't believe in hellfire. Why are you worried?
Please leave me alone. Don't invite me. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm not interested. Leave me alone.
One day there was a man, he was sitting with me on an aircraft. He told me, do you believe in evolution? I told him, what's that? Trust me, even he did not know. He didn't know. He told me, we're from apes. I said, I'm from Adam. Maybe you're from the ape. Huh? I am from Adam. Maybe you're from the ape. Subhanallah. So he said, no, 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 we are from apes. I said, so why are there still apes on earth? It's a question. And why the apes on earth are not changing to man? By now, should be no more apes. Anyway, that discussion ended in a nice way, in a very beautiful way. And what we agreed is we have to also respect those apes. Not because they are his grandfathers, but because it's a creation of Allah. I always look at the youngsters and I say, enjoy your hair while you can. Thank Allah. If you thank Allah for it, perhaps it might not disappear. But if it does, it's a beautiful thing. What's wrong? Half the world is bald, including the cameraman in front of me. MashaAllah. I was wondering what light was shining here and I realized it's not a light. It's a beautiful hair. May Allah bless you, my brother.
Cigarettes. Halal. Yeah, as long as you don't light it.
My question is, does God need us?
No.
Okay guys, I'm going to tell you something amazing. So a guy messages me and tells me, Assalamu alaikum, sorry to ask you, but I heard that you have passed away. Please confirm if it is true. So trust me, I said, MashaAllah. Yes, I have passed away, and you know what? I am actually messaging you from Jannah, and there is some internet, it's quite high speed, subhanallah. So why don't you pass away too, and then maybe we can just be here together and have some, you know, have a cuppa, you know, subhanallah. So it was amazing. And this is not the first time it's happened to me. It's actually the second time that this has happened, where someone has messaged me saying, I heard you passed away, is it true? I mean, come on! If the guy died, would he reply you? I don't know the logic, man. Subhanallah, Rabbil Alameen. Crazy.
Nah. What's up? Yo. Let's take a look right behind us, right there. Oh, yeah. Ah. It's that black cube in the desert that the Muslims worship and kiss the ground 5 times a day.
Okay, I will answer inshallah. Aftab from India.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you mute your music, Aftab? This is an Islamic program. What do you want to do? Kill us?
Best of the Christian Catholic women become nuns. That's considered as good as you can get in their religion. In their religion, if she wants to be a good woman, she has to be a nun. And being a nun means she doesn't get married. How many husbands can she have? None. And how many children can she have? And how many grandchildren she can have? Now you know why she's a nun.
We're praying Taraweeh, and this one kid, there's always one kid. You know, shayateen are changed, but children are not. Right? This one kid goes from one saf to the other stuff going, and he's got like one row, next row, next row. And he does this every time. And then he likes this one particular row because it's got windows. So he goes, and the uncle next to me is fuming. I could see like smoke coming out of his ears, like. So like the fourth or the fifth, uncle grabs the kid's arm like, bas karo.
It's haram to claim this about the angels, and many people do this. When they see a little infant smiling, they say, oh, mashallah, the angels are making him laugh. How do you know? How do you know it's not the devil's poking his cheek so that he would smile? This is something of the unseen one should not talk about. Basically speaking, we've answered this before. Perfumes that have alcohol are totally prohibited to drink. The Sheikh, who would drink it? So you tell me. Applying it externally is totally permissible. Oh, but it contains alcohol. So what?
I remember the guy saying, well, you know, my wife is a bit out of shape. Subhanallah. Brother, you look like a pear. You're worried about what your wife looks like. Are you worried about what you look like? It's like the guy telling his wife, you know what? Your belly's a bit big. She says, I know. I'm about to be a mother. What about yours? It's big as well. He says, well, I'm about to be a father.